And welcome to our episode 4 of the LBank Show. I'm your host Muha, and today with us we have our CMO Kaia. Kaia, how are you?
Hi, hello everybody. I'm really glad to be on the LBank show, and I am very excited to answer the questions that you proposed.
Perfect, perfect. We are very honored to have you here as a CMO of LBank Exchange, and today we will try to educate some people about cryptocurrency and marketing. Today, AMA make up of the three parts. It's gonna be free talk, free chat about what been your recently on your mind. The next part it's gonna be AMA, and the last part it's gonna be basically the rewards, the end. So, as a free talk, we can start now, and I need to ask you, what has been on your mind recently about cryptocurrency and marketing and this happening?
Oh, actually, I don't really have that much to share, but something worth mentioning is that there's a trend that I've noticed lately that people have been, like basically just watching the trends online, that people have been saying that the next bull run is probably going to start in the East. So recently, many coins with Asian origin actually have a very significant growth, including RSS3, Quantum, Filecoin, CFX, and Mask. So you'll be able to see the performance also on LBank. It's very clear. LBank itself originated from the Asian market. It has a deep root in the Asia. It's got an Asian origin, and a very large part of the team are Asians as well. So for 2022, we've achieved a significant growth in the MENA market, MENA market. Now with Hong Kong's preparation to open up retail trading of cryptocurrencies in June, the market has generated the viewpoint of rising in the east and falling in the west. Well, now I don't know like how accurate this view actually is for the coming market and trend, but I think that for us, for our bank, in 2023, the Asian market is definitely going to be a key focus, especially East Asia and also Southeast Asia. So we already have extensive business partnerships in Korea, and we recently have our head of marketing Asia joining us. So the whole process is only going to speed up. Also, there's an update about our progress and our product. So I think people who tuning to us probably would have found out that we launched our new derivatives product recently, month back. Now the product is still getting constantly improved, and we're probably going to launch copy trading in Q3. So and also like a bunch of financial products that we're looking at. So be ready to expect more functions. And I think by the end of the year, LBank will definitely experience a jump in its product quality and the services we provide, and also our global reach will be able to better provide services and a better product to our users. That's definitely something that's worth looking forward to. So I think that our bank is constantly enhancing its competitive advantage and strategic positions in the market, and also building a niche by offering a selection of and services that are quite unique in its own standpoint. So looking at our derivatives product, the selection of the early stage star projects that we list, and also combined with our wealth management service with an industry leading alpha. So all these have made LBank a perfect platform with very little barrier, where traders with higher goals and bigger dreams can explore and build up their wealth. It could be the first stop to our Web3 and crypto world. And also one thing to mention is that with our current derivatives product, we have an affiliate program where we offer our affiliate partners a very, very high rebate rate, probably industry leading as well. So welcome to come to us and get in touch.
Thank you, Kaya, for that answer. And basically, I want to ask you, will LBank focus more in Q2 on Asian market?
Yes, for sure. For 2023, there will be several regions that will be more of a focus. So, including like Asia and also North America. And we are also starting our expansion to quite a few new places as well. So, the first step for us will be to build the fundamentals of branding, communicate with local people about the products, the selection products that we're offering, and in a way that's very familiar to them. Like that's process of globalization and localization, like I mentioned before in some of the talks. And also to focus on would be at least for half a year to build business relationships.
Okay, perfect. So as I mentioned in the beginning, we have three parts of the show. So the first one is kind of over, and we can go to the second part. It's gonna be AMA. So we
Mhm.
post a post about your show, and a lot of people ask question about you. So we can
Mhm.
say that you are a bit popular now on Twitter. So that's perfect. So anyway, we have around few questions here from our users, and I'm gonna start asking you if you don't mind. Anyway, for the question one, thank you, Grant, for asking this question. Why is marketing important for crypto? And when building brand awareness of LBank Exchange, what is your main focus on? Is it to get customers or increase customer satisfaction?
Um, customer acquisition and customer satisfaction actually come hand in hand, I think. So for us, having a loyal user base is a long-term thing. Without customer satisfaction, there will neither be trust nor revenue actually for a centralized exchange for a platform like LBank. So these two things are equally important, and we cannot actually go without one another. So uh, the other part of the question, marketing is definitely essential in the crypto industry. So, be it branding of the marketing part or the growth of the marketing part, almost all projects, their prosperity largely come from trust and love from its own community and users. Only if their community know that they're good and trust them and like their branding and like their team members and believe in their stories and see a growth, see the hope for the growth, see the trend for the growth, then will them actually actively trade the project, trade the coins. So and then the project can experience the growth. So it's extremely essential for crypto. So marketing helps business generally to connect with users and showcase what good they can offer, and then the market responds according to what actual goodness they deliver over time. Yeah. So that's my answer for question one. I hope that helps.
That answer was pretty cool. Thank you, Kaya, for that one. Question two is coming from Lilia from Twitter. Thank you for asking this question. The crypto market has slowed down in the bear market, like usual, and many DEX and SEX platforms are slowing down and closing. However, that wasn't the case with LBank. What did LBank do differently than the other exchanges? Is it marketing, spending, or investments, or a bunch of listings?
It's actually a lot of things. We're still hiring aggressively right now, but at the same time, we keep improving our procedure and performance because labor efficiency is very important. After everything happened last year, um, the market today is very different from the same day last year. So we're still in the bear, obviously. It's probably just better than 3 months ago, but it's not buoyant, in my understanding. Um, I think, but LBank, I think generally we're just very good at handling situations like this, or we handled this specific crisis or this difficult time very well. We've been actually in the industry for, I think, 8 years this year. A lot of people don't know that, but we're an old exchange. So that's very different. That they really differ us from the newcomers because we have gone through bear and bull several times. Those are very important experience. So we have a very sophisticated strategy that will allow us to respond quickly to market change. So supporting ourselves to go through bear while maintaining a relatively reasonable pace of development. So exactly that's might be what you're seeing right now that we're still hiring and at the same time continuing with our product improvement and a global expansion. One more thing to mention would be that investment wise, we are also making smart decisions. So, other than the bunch of projects we're listing, we're also actively exploring the market and trying to discover new star projects from all the innovative or trendy regions. So, LBank Labs, which is the investment arm of LBank, has been very active these days. If you follow its Twitter, you'll be able to see that Labs is going everywhere. It's sponsoring and attending all the big conferences in the industry. And also recently, one of the leading board members of our bank labs, Tron Lim, got also interviewed and quoted in one of the articles in Forbes. So, like, if you are interested, you can also look it up. He shared some thoughts about venture capitals. That's it. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kaya, for that answer. Moving on question number 3 coming from Mark. Thank you, Mark, for asking this question. So many people are looking to educate themselves before another bull run. Does LBank plan to have a separate website or rewards for the users who complete the educational course in the future?
Yes, we do actually. It's in the plan. Right now, we already post a lot of educational content. We have our Medium where we post loads of content monthly, and it be it educational or it's analytical. It could be about industry trends, about some hot topics, or about some like elementary stuff like how to trade Bitcoin and how to do like derivatives trading, use leverages or something like that. So you'd be able to, whichever level you are, you should be able to find something that will interest you from the content that we produce. Also, we are planning to have a internal blog on our website. So you'll be able to see a on our website that says LBank Academy or LBank blog, and where we'll post lots of content and much more than what we're producing right now. And it should be of interest or be helpful to all levels of traders in the crypto industry. So, and also, and if you check out the Turkish, Indian, and Nigerian Twitter of our bank, you find out that about our master classes that we've been doing lots of it since last year, where we partner with universities for crypto education and adoption. Thank you. That's it.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Kaya, for that answer too.
Yeah.
So the question 4 is coming from Fabulous Bull. Thank you for asking this question. So through which steps are LBank planning to bring non-crypto traders into their exchange? Is there any exciting news we can look forward to in 2023?
Like I mentioned before, we are very active in the crypto education space. The star projects we discover and list are also with relatively lower investment barrier for new users. LBank can really be your first stop of Web3 or the crypto experience. We recently launched our new derivatives, as I mentioned before, and we are constantly bettering our services. So at the same time, we also have the plan to restart our IEO program. So right now we are just trying to find and vet potential projects for our IEO. So if any any project owners see this and you're interested, please get in touch. 2023, I am confident that our product and services will experience a significant improvement. We are also looking at digital and physical card, by the way, for our users, and there will be many more benefits for our traders generally.
So we can mention the LBank is getting a card.
Oh, yes, it's in the plan, but please tune in and wait.
Wow, amazing news. You hear it here first on LBank Show. So, question number five is coming from Liqua Zero. Thank you for asking this question. What are plans for the global expansion? Are you focusing on different markets such as Latino America and North America?
We'll be covering all continents, but probably only starting from a few strategic countries, each continent. For example, speaking of LATAM, uh, we'll be first looking at Brazil. We'll look at off-ramp solutions in Brazil, localization of the local Brazilian Portuguese languages, looking to compliance. It's very important to be compliant, and many more. So currently, we are trying to establish a brand fundamental for Brazil and trying to better our off-ramp solutions because that's essential actually for Brazilian users. We're also hiring, by the way, for the regional team. If anyone from LATAM is interested and speaks both Portuguese and Spanish, please get in touch. Uh, and To wrap up on that, I think the most key region for LBank in 2023 will still be Asia and the USA, mainly East Asia and Southeast Asia. So you see us a lot more there. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's wonderful. And question seven is coming from Vidi. Vidi, thank you for asking. So, on which events can we expect LBank to come? And could you tell us more about your new partnership coming to your exchange?
Okay, event-wise, we sponsor a lot of our business partners events, right? Nowadays, we used to host more on our own, but start from this year, we're trying to explore and grow together with our business partners. So you'll be able to actually see us somewhere in all major conferences globally. We were in Singapore and Nigeria the month before, and just now ETH Denver. Later, you definitely see us in Paris Blockchain Week. You see a lot of us, and also CoinDesk Consensus in Austin. You see a lot of us again, and then also definitely Token 2049 in Singapore, and many more. One thing to mention about events is that for project owners, if you get listed on LBank, our events will also be included in part of the listing service packages, which means that you get exposure and network opportunities to one of the most influential conferences in the industry. I think that's really good. That was for event and partnership wise. So let me mention some of the partnerships that was formed in the past few months. Labs signed a MOU and formed a partnership with Choang University in South Korea. Uh, these days, we've been in talk with a few ecosystems about co-marketing, co-branding activities, and many more collaborations on top of that. With our old friend Encryptus, we are constantly exploring new solutions. You can pay attention to the recent press release that they sent out. Um, we are also working on a nomination with a top tier global media, but I cannot tell the details yet. But you will get to know more about it soon. It will be exciting. And then also, there are loads of partnerships that we're building on the lab side. So yeah, it's too much to mention. Just keep following our bank and you see more. Thank you.
That's wonderful. So many things are coming to LBank. So thank you all for your questions. We will be hosting more of the LBank show near in the future to educate you and hear what you have to ask us. Thank you all for once again asking all of these questions. I was your host Muha. Today guest was Kaya, and keep trading and LBank.